Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to read with us. While we wait for people to hop on, we'll just introduce ourselves and talk about what we are currently reading. Hi, my name is Jess. If you didn't know, you're on my channel. It's called Books Past Bedtime. And tonight, I think I'm going to be reading The Boy from the Woods by Harlan Coben. Have either of you ever read this author before?
No, but I can't go to
Never.
the store without seeing his stuff in there.
Yeah, he's very prolific. There's a list of 40 books in the front of this one that he also wrote. But I can definitely tell that he's an old white man because he keeps making these comments that are well, maybe it's old-fashioned of me, but I think that a boy needs a man figure in his life.
Is that what the Goodreads nominees?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm Caroline. My channel name is Caroline Johnson, and tonight I'm reading In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. It's a holiday romance. I'm about 80 pages in. It has that Groundhog's Day theme of someone stuck in a time loop. It's pretty fun so far. I like it.
Hi, I'm Haley. My channel is just my name, Haley Hughes. And I actually just finished a book, so I'm starting in on a brand new one. I just finished Pretty Little Wife, and I give it 5 stars, so that's exciting. And now I'm starting the book that Caroline The night the lights went out. Ooh, a suburban mystery while I'm in suburbia. How fitting.
I really hope you like it.
You built it up so much.
I'm so scared now.
It has to be 5 stars at this point.
Oh my gosh, no.
It will be. I have confidence.
I'm glad you liked Pretty Little Wife too. I just kind of randomly picked that one from Book of the Month. I didn't know that it was going to be good.
I had 0 expectations. I honestly thought it was going to be bad. And then I read it and I could not put it down. I got to the halfway point and I could not stop reading it. It's a very feminist themed thriller, which we don't get a lot of, and I appreciate that. And it's part Pretty Girls, part Behind Closed Doors, and those are my 2 favorite thrillers. So it's literally perfect.
I am going to have to pick that up then. That sounds really good.
You're gonna
I got an add-on this month. I didn't think any of them really stood out to me, but I have to go back for that one.
It's really good.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hey. What are you guys reading in the chat? Hi, Kristen. Hi, Monique. Em said she will be here in 5 minutes, so she is coming. It wasn't false advertising, don't you worry. So while we wait, want to just do our first sprint? We will read for 20 minutes. I will do the math if I can. All right, everybody. Hi, Em. How are you?
My laptop died on me. It literally won't open like Safari or Chrome. And it just keeps turning off every time I type something into it. Desktop in the spare bedroom. It's really, it's fine.
At least you made it.
I literally was like, my prof will not stop talking. It's
Well, it's okay. We were just reading anyway, so didn't miss much. I like your little light situation though that you got going on.
breakdowns I've made. It's like a.
I love it. Can you change the pattern?
That is really cool.
It like does. Wait. It changes colors.
That's so cool.
But I find it kind of annoying if I'm trying to do something else.
Yeah,
it's so fun. I love that. I need one of those.
It was a great purchase, honestly. It's always 50% off. Like it claims that it's like 50% off sale now, but it's always 50% off.
Oh,
yeah. Like the Shein trick. We love that.
Yeah.
And it was held at Canadian Customs for a month, but it's here.
Oh no. Well, what are you reading tonight?
Finished Paper Girls Volume 5 and 6. After tomorrow.
Cool.
To the library.
You can do it. How did everybody else's sprint go?
Really good.
It's good.
I'm like a third of the way through this book now, and I don't know if it's just me, like maybe I'm just dumb, but I don't know who the love interest is gonna be yet, and I can't tell if it's super obvious or if they're messing with my mind, and I don't know if I've just read too many psychological thrillers recently. Like I don't think they're trying to play me, but it feels off for Christina Lauren. I don't know.
Are there like multiple options?
They're like a pair of brothers, and
okay.
I can't I don't know. I feel like it's obvious, but also I don't know. I can't tell yet. I don't know.
I'm planning to read that one next month.
Me too.
We'll see.
I'm not a Christina Lauren fan though. So if it's different from their usual, I might like it more.
I like the only one that hasn't been great for me was the Unhoneymooners. I don't know. I loved Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating, and then I also enjoyed My Favorite Half Night Stand. Those are the 3 that I've read from them, and I liked those 2. So this one is fine so far. I don't it's readable. It's bothering me. I'm overthinking it. I can't just relax and read it. I don't know.
Those are my 2 favorite Christina Laurens as well.
I haven't read either of those. I guess the 2 that I read, I just didn't like. So now I think that I just don't like them.
I just not like them. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hi, Amanda. I don't know if you're still here, but
she's working on
things.
I love that.
Some Christmas reading going on. I love that. Hello. I would like to finish my book tonight as well, so I think we can both do it. Especially if you're reading 30 pages in 20 minutes. You should be good.
I only read 18, but this font is like ridiculously small, so.
Yeah, I think I read 21 or something. 34.
I could never.
It is here. Hi.
Hey, girl.
So what do you guys think of like the thrillers of the Goodreads Choice Awards? Like, have you guys read a lot of them?
No. I don't like a lot of them. I think a lot of them just get chosen because they're like popular authors, but a lot of the popular authors, they're just like established in the genre. So like obviously James Patterson, Harlan Coben, Jane Harper, those aren't like thrillers that a lot of people give 5 stars to, or at least the people that I know. Those are like the ones that are stocked in airports and the ones that like 40-year-old random people pick
Or
up.
in the little free libraries in Austin.
Literally.
Oh,
If you haven't seen my vlog that I posted today, you can
who was that author? Wait, who was the author?
something Cornwall.
She was like, and that's an author.
I was like, I know that's like an old person author. Like, I know I've heard of that. That's definitely an author. So, if you like
That
those
really
kind
is
of,
an author. I can confirm that she has written at least one book.
yes, lots of historical romance. If you like that kind of thing, check out your little free libraries.
I'm really interested to go around. I really want to go around and see mine because, like, I feel like some people get really good stuff out of their little free libraries. But then I feel like mine around here are probably just going to be like some mass market paperbacks and some kid
Exactly.
books.
Yeah.
I blessed mine. The ones that I left behind, ooh, those people are gonna love themselves once they open that little door.
Yeah, I just cleaned out like a stack of books that I want to unhaul. I'm gonna go take them around. I think they're definitely some decent books. I mean, I didn't like them, but they're nice quality books.
Yeah, someone just put one like down the street from me, so I went to go check it out, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, people just put all of the crap that they didn't want anymore."
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's like French to English dictionaries. There's 5 French to English dictionaries in the little free library, and I was
Just
like,
Canada things.
"Yeah, there was nothing."
You know, there's one where I work at the tennis courts. We got one, and I was so excited. I mean, like, I feel like a hypocrite because I've never put anything in there. I've never gotten anything either, but I've never, like, blessed it with any nice books. But it's just, like, it's all mass market paperbacks and, like, dictionaries and stuff like you're saying.
Dictionaries. That is so funny. I don't think I saw a dictionary in all of the ones that I went to, but I want to go to like the rich area of Austin and see if these rich people who just want to read a book and then put it in a little free library want to donate to me. That's completely fine.
I know. I kind of like want to start one in my parents' neighborhood because I know everybody here like reads and they're like rich old ladies. So.
Oh my God, that one lady in your neighborhood who wrote a book, she can put it in.
Put her on blast.
Did you get an art?
We love her.
What'd you ask, Caroline?
So did she give you an art?
Oh, yeah, she did give my mom like a finished copy. I mean, it's just like a self-published Amazon book, but I have not read it. Her husband writes lots of books about war and men things. I don't know. I'm trying not to tell them that I have a booktube channel so they don't ask me to review their book.
My mom just walked by. She's reading with us in the corner. She's reading Anonymous Girl on my recommendation, and I know it's not like a popular one. I think a lot of people don't like it, but I give it 4.5 stars, so maybe that's unpopular. I don't know.
I just returned You Are Not Alone to the library today without reading it, so I've never read that author. Yeah, that's what he said. So when it wasn't in the top 10, I wasn't mad about it.
I didn't think it was that great. Actually, I really enjoyed it up until like the last 30 pages. That literally ruined the entire book. I was like, oh, okay, so that's where we're going. No, I just wasted my entire day reading this book.
That's the worst.
Sorry, we keep talking about thrillers, Em.
Oh my God, yeah.
Every time I watch your videos, I'm always like, I don't like these.
I appreciate you being there for our personalities better anyway.
But that's me watching like half of BookTube. When people talk about this fantasy stuff, I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I like that for you, not for me, for you.
Yes.
I would read thrillers. I just like, I have no desire to read them. Like I'll start and I'm like, why am I doing this? I could read a dumb romance, like a dumb romance book. Like I'm on a like shirtless man romance kick where romance books with shirtless men on the cover. They're great. Highly recommend.
For you. I
Nothing
feel
wrong
like
with
if you ease your way in though, you would really like it. Like
Yeah.
you need like a John Mars to start, where it's like more sci-fi dystopian. And once you get into something that you're comfortable with, you can like work your way up to Pretty Girls.
Yeah, I mean, I've ever read is like Good Girl, and I really liked it, but I've never picked one up after that.
Yeah, because I feel like they're kind of just compulsively readable in like the same way of romances.
Yeah.
So I feel like they kind of, I feel like a lot of people who like romance also read thrillers for that reason. So I feel like, yeah, if you found the right one, but also if you're not interested in them, you're not interested in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think isolated settings are always a good place to start if you like, that way you'll know because it's super fast usually. Like that's what really got me into them and then kind of went from there.
I'm just such a mood reader. I can't.
Mhm.
I take like a haunted literature class, and like I like that kind of stuff, but
Wow.
they're not really thrillers.
Yeah, that's like gothic horror kind of stuff.
Yeah, like we read like Haunting of Hill House and Beloved and a bunch of like
Maybe you would like Rebecca. Have you read that? It's like an old book. It was published in like the 30s, but it's like a paranormal romance. It's like the OG horror gothic romance. It's so good.
Yeah, I'll see. I'll add it to my good.
I've got that audiobook on hold at the library right now. I think it's coming in a few weeks.
Oh, you're gonna love it.
I'm
It's so
excited,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I really want to read that one too at some point.
I like had to read it. It was like required in high school for me.
Oh, really?
And once I read it, I'm like, hello, wait, there's some good books. Okay, I'll sign up.
Do we want to go through again what we're reading? I think because we said that really quickly at the beginning. I'm reading The Boy from the Woods by Harlan Coben.
I'm reading In a Holidays by Christina Lauren.
I've got The Night the Lights Went Out by Karen White.
I'm reading Paper Girls Volume 5 and probably Volume 6.
We've got some opinions on.
Oh,
You do.
it was so bad.
I checked that out from the library, and then I like read the description. And I was like, I returned that one too.
No, definitely not. I think I voted for Home Before Dark. That was like
too. I think I did too.
Yeah, I think that one's number one in my rankings right now of the ones that I've read. I haven't read the guest list yet, though. I have read The Night Swim, yes. I really liked it. I gave it like 4.5 stars.
Me too. That was my same rating. I had like really low expectations going in because I did not like Megan Golden's first book. I thought it was trash. I gave it 1 star. And so I went into The Night Swim and I had an arc of it and I was just like, okay, I could read this for my NetGalley score. So then I started reading it and I'm like, oh wait, she might have popped off. And she certainly did.
What was her first book?
The Escape Room. Do not recommend.
I don't even know if I've heard of it.
Never heard of that.
It is not good. It's like all these office people get stuck in an elevator together. And I picked it up because I thought it was an escape room. And I love escape rooms. No, that was not it. It was an elevator. And like people were peeing in the corner. It was no.
Honestly, somebody should write a thriller about like an escape room where they're like actually trapped in the escape room and like solve it but can't get out. Like that would be.
You should write it, Jess.
Yes. Oh my God, please write it. Tell your lady down the street. Get on it.
No.
I'll write it, but like Harry Draco fan fiction version.
You know, that's an interesting concept. We love a forced proximity trope, so.
In the room of requirement.
There's already some out there like that, though.
Yeah,
Where they get stuck in there.
amazing.
That's funny. Well of Ascension. Got some fantasy readers in here.
Yeah, Amanda and I were supposed to be buddy reading, but I literally just finished it in a day.
You're like the opposite of Caroline.
Yeah.
some more fantasy. It's like a different language. I'm not sure what you're talking about, to be honest with you. All right.
And I don't understand it. So.
I just like the popular YA fantasy. I think the only fantasy that I still read is the Mortal Instruments series, and all the Cassandra Clare books. All right. Do we want to read again?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Hello, hello.
Hey.
How did that one go? Did everybody read a lot?
I feel like I'm reading really
Got 15
slow.
pages.
Yeah, I read 14 pages, but I love this book. It's like Southern Big Little Lies, and I'm looking for it.
Yes.
Where is it set?
Georgia, Sweet Apple, Georgia. It's like
I love
the Southern California like mom meeting at the very beginning of Big Little Lies. It's like that, but make it Southern.
that. Okay, I love that.
It's one of my favorite books ever. Like, it's definitely going on my top 10 list at the end of the year.
Okay.
Also, the writing is just beautiful, and I did not expect that. It's like so descriptive. It reminds me of Where the Crawdads Sing.
I'm going to have to pick that up. That sounds honestly amazing.
Oh, and it referenced Harlan Coben. So
really? That was so funny. Oh my gosh. Monique read 75 pages. That's crazy. I wish I could read that fast.
You're kidding. Oh my god.
I finished volume 5, so.
Nice, nice. Was it good?
It's good, but I still don't know what's going on. And I'm on volume 5, so I think I'm just so confused. Everyone else is like, it's so good. And I'm like, I mean, it's good. I just couldn't tell you the plot.
I read the first one of that. I really enjoyed it, but I think I was also confused. But if you're still confused 5 volumes later, that's concerning.
So much time travel, like I think you're supposed to be confused.
Yeah.
But it's good.
What about you, Caroline? How is In a Holidays going?
It's okay. I don't know. I think I want to like it because I don't think I've ever read a holiday book before, and I wanted to feel festive with the holiday romance. I'm just like going on autopilot when I'm reading, kind of though, and just going along. Like, I don't know. It's fine.
Does it have like good Christmassy vibes, or is it?
It does. Like, they're making snowmen. They're it is really like, it's fun, but I also I don't think I like the main girl. So that is like a big thing for me. If I'm not feeling whoever we're following, then I have a hard time with it. But I mean, like, I do like it.
I think the consensus is that Josh and Hansel is worth reading, but Haley says no.
That is a common problem, Caroline, what you literally just said, not liking the main female perspective. Both of the Christina Lauren books that I read, the voice that I was reading from was so annoying. I was just like dragging the girl in my head the whole time I was reading, so I couldn't take the romance seriously.
Which one did you read besides The Unhoneymooners?
The Honey Don't List, which is like Joanna Gaines.
I've not read that one, but I think it's supposed to be like that movie Set It Up, that Netflix movie, and that's like, I love that movie. So it's not like,
I liked The Honey Don't List all right. I listened to it on audio, and I just kind of like let it wash over me. I didn't think about it very hard, and so I like enjoyed it okay. I mean, it was like 3.5 kind of book. It wasn't like revolutionary, but I had a fine time reading it. But I do agree that the girl in The Unhoneymooners is really freaking annoying. Like, her lying problem drove me nuts. What did you say, Em?
I loved that book. It was so fun.
Sorry.
I loved it. Every time
I think I gave it 4. Maybe
yeah,
3.
I rated it 4 stars too. I didn't dislike it, but
yeah,
because it reminded me of Just Go With It, which is like my favorite rom-com.
I love that.
That's honestly a very like underrated movie. Like, it's pretty funny.
I love that.
Adam Sandler doesn't usually hit, but that one's pretty good.
Right? It's so good. Yeah, I also like The Half Night Stand.
Yeah, I really liked that one too.
Maybe I just need to read those. Do those have like strong female main characters?
I liked the main character in Half Night Stand. She was good.
Yeah.
I need like a confident girl. Like, I can't have all the insecurity background talk. No offense.
Hazel is kind of like, is it Olive from The Unhoneymooners? Like, I almost feel like they're kind of similar, just in that they're off the wall, kind of like, I don't know, but I think it worked a lot better with Hazel's character than it did. It felt really forced in the Unhoneymooners.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. It was like the whole time she was trying to convince us she was so quirky, and she wasn't.
Well,
like,
you might not
not like Hazel either.
oh,
But you might like My Favorite Half Night Stand because she's more like of a chill kind of person, I think.
but I can get behind the I'm not like other girls thing if I still like the girl. Like, oh God, what's the girl's name in Beach Read?
Oh,
I loved her, and she was literally like so quirky, and it was really cheesy. But I'm just like, I love that she's bold and just like will do whatever she wants and not care.
Yeah. Honestly, that's kind of how Hazel is. She's just very like unapologetically herself, and she's really weird. But
I love a weird character as long as they're like not insecure about it.
Yeah,
I'll have to read that one.
I have not seen that.
I did not enjoy that movie at all.
I couldn't understand what he was saying in 𝗙𝗵𝘱. I couldn't understand it. He was doing that accent thing he does.
Yeah, I don't like Adam Sandler when he does the weird voice. I don't like any of his characters that have that, like, no.
It's uncomfortable. You're a grown man. Speak like a man. You don't need to talk like, no, absolutely not.
But just go with it.
Yeah, I like Just Go With It. I like Grown Ups a lot. The first one is like kind of fun. Like it's stupid, but it has its moments. Grown Ups 2, though, one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
I would agree.
I wanted to walk out of the movie theater.
I saw it in theaters too.
I don't know why. In the theater. Wait, I'm dying.
Like I really liked the first one when I was younger, so I was so excited for the second one to come out. I was like, let's go see it in theaters. Oh my god, it was like the worst decision ever. It was so bad.
I don't think I've seen it. The second one.
You don't want to.
What are people reading in the chat? I would like to know.
Yeah, Kristen, what are you reading? Are you reading Addie LaRue? Because I'm not. We were supposed to be buddy reading that. We were like, let's read 30 pages a day. And I messaged her the other day. I was like, where are you? We were like both on page 60 after 10 days.
I can't do like a scheduled reading.
Me
I'll either read the whole thing or it will take me like 4 months.
Yep.
Yes.
It depends on the day for me. Like sometimes I can follow the schedule, but then sometimes I'm just like, no. Right now I'm just like, no, not in the mood.
Like I'm currently reading on Goodreads. I think I have like 9 books on there now. I keep starting books and then just like, I don't feel like reading this right now.
I have that problem as well.
I cannot start a new book until I finish the one that I started before. Like
You don't read multiple books at once?
No, I cannot read like 2 books at a time.
I am the queen of reading at least 5 books at a time.
Yes, me too.
How? I will confuse, especially maybe it's because everything I read is so similar. Like I'll be reading 2 thrillers with the exact same plot at the same time, and I like confuse what's happening in what book. No, I cannot do it.
Yeah, I have to read different genres. Like I can have a literary fiction and like a thriller going at the same time, but I definitely couldn't read 2 thrillers at the same time. That would be very confusing.
Yeah. I can read like 4 fantasy books. That's fine.
The Shining.
Ooh.
That's a good winter read.
Yeah.
Faking Under the Mistletoe. Is that a romance? I ask the question and then wait for the response like it's going to come immediately.
I know, it takes like 5 minutes.
Has your family decorated for Christmas, Haley?
Oh no, my family is very strict. We decorate the day after Thanksgiving to give Thanksgiving her time and her appreciation. We do have gratitude for the turkey in this house. So, I'm not like that in my personal home, but that's how my family is.
What is Thanksgiving for you guys?
It's Thursday this week.
Oh my god, the fact that I just forgot that you don't have Thanksgiving. Like what?
Well, don't you guys like have Thanksgiving, but just like at a different time?
Yeah.
Our Thanksgiving's in October.
Okay.
Oh.
Columbus Day?
Okay.
Oh.
I don't know, but it's in October.
Is it like the same? Like, do you guys have turkey and like food? And that's okay.
Yeah, we just don't have like Black Friday after with like
Mm.
we have.
I have actually never gone Black Friday shopping in my entire life.
Oh my God. I was obsessed with it when I was younger. I'm like, let's go to Bath and Body Works at 2 a.m. Like,
I can see that.
that does not sound fun.
We have like Boxing Day after Christmas. That's like after Black Friday, I guess. Like my friends and I would line up early to go to Bath and Body Works to get those candles.
Just boxes of candles. There's like white women streaming down the street with boxes the size of their heads. Like, no.
Well, it's just insane. You hear those stories every year of like somebody getting trampled to death in Walmart.
Yeah,
For
we
a
don't
next
have
door.
enough for that up here, so everything's just expensive.
Oh my God, Kirsten. She understands. She said, buy 3, get 3 free at midnight.
Actually, that's a deal. Maybe I should go. That's a good deal.
I mean, with the Draco candle, I literally need to be there immediately so I can get them because I know she's going to sell out. Like,
Okay, what is the Draco candle?
okay, well, there's 2. This is a heated debate, actually.
Mhm.
Mahogany apple, some people say, which I do fall on that side because drapple.
Yeah.
Up.
Mhm.
But then there's another, it's like mahogany pine, I think it's called. And I actually like the scent of that better than mahogany apple, but it's just not Draco. It's just man. So if I want a generic man, we'll go with pine. But if I'm wanting my Slytherin dreams, we will go with apple.
Mhm.
Yeah. My sister has the mahogany apple candle, and she lights it, and then she'll like leave her like, I hate that smell, but she still lights it because it's the Draco candle. And I'm like, well, then why are you lighting it?
Summon his essence.
Oh my God. Do you light it before you shift, Haley?
Do not expose me.
I want to know who won the fight.
I don't want to be exposed. We're not speaking about this. I'll tell you after. Anyway.
Oh my God.
I love your guys' Christmas trees.
Thank you.
No,
Do you have
so
Christmas decorations in your house yet?
I like not really, no. I decorated my bedroom.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my decorations are relegated to my bedroom as well. The rest of my family has not gotten in the Christmas spirit yet, unfortunately.
we don't get our tree until like December when the farm's open, so
you get a real tree? Wait, that's so cool.
you guys not get real trees.
I got a real tree up until I was like 21, and then my mom just bought an artificial one.
Yeah.
We've
It
been
was lovely.
on the one from Target for like the past 20 years.
I loved getting a real tree, but
Yeah, we used to have an artificial tree, and then we would get so annoyed because we wanted a real tree, so then we just got rid of it.
yeah. I like have my artificial tree, and then I have my Fresh Balsam Bath and Body Works candle to like trick myself into thinking that it's real.
The fake ones look nicer, but getting a real one is so fun.
Mine was like $50, so she's a little scraggly.
Why was that like, oh my God, $50? That's so much.
Yeah, me too. You're like 200. What are you talking about?
I've never bought a tree in my life. Fake or real, never done it. Well, the tree that I have in my home, because I'm never home for Christmas, but I want like a kiss of ambiance, is like the teeny tiny, this tall, white $5 one from like her front section of Target.
Yeah.
That's my tree.
I love that.
That sounds idyllic, Kirsten, honestly.
That literally. Are you in a romance novel yourself? Like, no.
Yeah, are you the star of a Hallmark Christmas movie? Because I think that's the plot.
I know what I'm reading in December, but I have not touched January yet. Still overwhelmed by what I have to read before the end of the year.
Yeah, same.
I have my like readathon for the Disney Channel games, and then I'm literally posting a readathon and I don't have a TBR for it. So happy. We were like, what are we gonna read? And then both of us were like, yeah, it's too far away. Like I can't.
Well, if you're a mood reader too, you might just want to read whatever. Honestly, I like doing that for readathons, just reading whatever I was going to read and then retroactively fitting the books into the books.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for the Taylor Swift playlist-a-thon. I'm gonna like make my playlist after.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing too. So if anybody was curious, today I spent a good like 3 hours doing my iOS 14, and it's all Taylor Swift themed. I have this live wallpaper.
Wow.
You got a live wallpaper.
Yeah, and I have time limits on my phone, so you can't see it, but I like have a page for every album, like themed with the color apps. It looks really cute.
That's so cool.
I love that.
Wasn't the best way to spend my time, but honestly, I'm very happy about it. So.
Oh, Kirsten, that's me too.
Yes, if you are participating, please post a TBR. You don't have to stick to it. Just get the point. Hashtag go green team. We're doing it for Draco.
Where's that? You're outnumbered here, Haley.
Yeah, we're all blue.
All of you? Oh no.
I literally have my TBR like filmed and uploaded. I'm just waiting to post it. Get ready.
I have to ask if like is putting my TBR in my larger TBR, does that count as a video? Probably not.
I was wondering too.
I need to ask and clarify that.
We could like if you still use the hashtag.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Because we're still like the point of it is to spread the word, I guess. So. Kirsten said it does. So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The voice moves in. Okay, she makes
is the authority on this. Okay. You're passionate about it.
T.
Okay. Do we want to go ahead and just read again?
I'm down.
Yeah.
Right.
That is me.
Yeah, same. It's last minute stuff over here. All right, guys. I like how you just
right.
popped up for Haley.
I was comfy.
So I think I've read like 70 pages of this book so far. Not during that sprint, but like total. And it's just really weird. Like, it has the missing child trope in it, so like I like that. But it's so like overly concerned with all this other stuff that's going on. Like there's like a political storyline with like this guy who's getting elected president and this other family has dirt on him. And then there's like this grandmother who is a lawyer and has a TV show and is going on a date. It's like there's no focus to it. It's very strange. I just want to know where the girl is.
Is there a detective POV?
No. There is a cop character in it, but he's not really doing anything except dating that lawyer with the TV show. But there is this guy, his name is like Wild, and he was like, he grew up in the woods and like doesn't know who his family is. But he like has a connection with this girl who's also an outcast, and so he's trying to find her and like kind of being the detective point of view. It's honestly bizarre. Like there's way too much going on. I
Yeah, that sounds like
wouldn't
a
recommend
lot.
as of now. Yeah. Like I just want to, it's not really even like that thrillery. It's just kind of like a weird crime mystery. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm level 9. I'm 55 pages in, and we're getting into like another layer of the story. There's like a super, super old lady character, and we're getting her like background from the 30s, and it's like very interesting. So she has dirt on the whole town, and I love her.
Love that. You read that this year, Caroline?
Yeah, I read it, I think in March, maybe, but I think that I was really nervous to recommend it just because it was just, I picked it up on a whim and I had no idea like what it was and I had no expectations. And sometimes when I do that, I'll give like, in my mind, the book was way better than I thought it was just because I didn't have any expectations. But I really actually think that one's really good.
Yeah.
I really like it, especially the writing style. Like, I'm so surprised how pretty it is. Like, I feel like I'm reading slower because I just want to like take in the atmosphere of it all.
There's a lot of words on those pages too.
Yeah, it's like very, very, very small font.
Oh, that is pretty small. I feel like I like that though. Like when I go into a book with too high of expectations and then I'm let down, like it's so much worse than like I like going in with like a lower or like a moderate expectation and then being pleasantly surprised. Because I feel like that does really make the experience a lot better.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that someone paid Emily Henry to write this glowing blurb on the front. She wrote pure, irresistible magic from start to finish. And she wrote beach read. Like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm being harsh. I think I'm overthinking it. It's just I think it's supposed to be just fun.
When I finally read it, I'll let you know if it is up to my rom-com standards.
Please.
And then we can see.
I like books like this. I don't know. I don't know.
Weird. I feel like Emily Henry though has some not so great books as well. So
Oh really? I've only read one.
yeah, I'm pretty sure she has this one YA. It's called The Love That Split the World, and it has like a 3.2 rating on Goodreads or something like horrid.
She writes. I've never read it, but I've heard.
Yeah, I've never read it.
I think I have heard of that. Doesn't she do some YA or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I think she has quite a few YA books. Okay.
I read Girls, and things are finally coming together, and I'm like, do I get it? Kind of.
How many of that are out there? Like, is it still being published?
I don't know. I think there's a 7th one, but I don't know if that's like the last one. But this one, the back says the end is here. So I feel like it's about to end. Hold on. I'll find out. but it's good. The art is really pretty.
Yeah, I liked the art style in that one. How's everybody in the chat doing?
$55 pages is like how?
Yeah, can you give us your reading secrets, honestly? Because you're just flying.
Oh.
Especially, she's reading fantasy too, aren't you, Monique? That I cannot relate to that.
Is it like a graphic novel? Like that is the only way that I could ever read that much in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, I think this is the last one. That makes sense.
I am glad you're doing well. I am as well.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
I don't know. I've had a very Monday-ish Monday, though, to be honest with you.
Me too.
My prof decided to show us like meme videos making fun of the U.S. pharmacare and big pharma systems. 20 minutes of our class today, and then we didn't finish in time. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. Just roasting the U.S. over here.
It's the Canadian healthcare system is like our class, but like everything in Canada is influenced by the states. So my Canadian healthcare system class is like 90% U.S. healthcare problems and how Canada is slightly better.
I love that. It's probably not very hard to be better than the U.S. healthcare system, to be honest. But
I mean, we have like universal healthcare, but not for drugs and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, big pharma is like the root of all evil here in the States. So.
Yeah, it was just funny because he was showing us these like meme videos, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Brandon Sanderson. Is it 55 pages of Brandon Sanderson? Neat.
That's honestly a superpower, I think.
Yeah.
I've never read a Brandon Sanderson, actually.
Can't say I have either.
No. Is he the one who wrote Mistborn?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. I like your adjective. That's funny.
He did write Mistborn. I looked it up.
He did?
Yeah. I was hoping to read that one this year, and just never.
I don't know that I could do like adult epic fantasy. Like I need some like romance, some spice, some flavor. I don't think I could slog through 800 pages of world building.
I know. I want to try. I want to try like once, and then I probably won't like it.
Yeah.
Dude, I couldn't even handle the Ninth House.
I couldn't either.
It took me a month to read it, and I almost DNF'd it like 10 times. I'm like, this is so boring. Like, even the scenes that people were like, oh my God, it's a fight to the death. It's so intriguing. I'm like, I'm bored, girl. Like, where's the missing children? Where is the flavor?
I've never read that one.
I don't recommend.
What's the I feel like I hear people talk about that book all the time, but I have literally not a clue what it's about.
I read it. I have no clue what it was.
Same. I read it. Don't know.
Okay. No. Well, I guess that explains that.
It's not on my like soon TBR, so I think we're okay.
I feel like I always get that one confused with like Middle Game. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's about similar things, but I always mix them up in my head.
Ninth House is kind of like a magical version of Truly Devious, but make it boring and make it pretentious, in my opinion.
I see.
Not you, not liking dark academia.
It's literally every live show. I find a way to drag Dark Academia. Don't be offended if you like Dark Academia. I'm very happy for you. I don't, and it's my humble opinion.
I feel like you should like it because I feel like that's like Draco's brand.
It really is, but me and Draco are on different levels, and I hope he can accept me for who I am because I can accept him and his pretentiousness. So he can accept me and wanting to read the same book with the same plot over and over.
Yikes.
Bye,
Bye,
Kirsten.
Kristen.
Bye,
Have a good night. That sounds awesome, but
We just reread all of them, but I fully support this.
yeah, I love that.
I
When
don't know what it is.
You might be able to convince me to participate. I don't have very strong willpower, so.
What is that? Is that like YA fantasy?
Yeah, that's like the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Cyclones and all of them.
I read all 17 books. I think there's 19 out, and I read 17, like start to finish.
That's a
Oh my
commitment.
gosh.
Oh my god.
Did you read like all of the short story collections and everything?
Yeah, I just didn't read the like Magnus and Alec, like the two.
Oh yeah.
I've heard they aren't very good. But
Yeah, I read the first one and it's like okay.
I know the second one is like all of the characters from the Mortal Instruments. So I was like, is this literally fan fiction of the Mortal Instruments? Because like,
Pretty much. Yes.
I want to read it. I just
The Alec and Magnus fanfiction spinoff that fan written. Fan service. That's what I was looking for.
What are your guys' most anticipated 2021 releases? I was trying to like write my list, and I was like, I literally don't even know what's coming out.
Oh, I'm really excited for Casey McQuiston's new book.
Mm-hmm. And Sally Thorne, I think, has one.
Oh.
And Emily Henry has another one coming out.
The only one that I know of is Lisa Jewell posted literally yesterday about her May 2021 release. And she like posted a tiny synopsis, and there's another missing child. But I'm so I'm excited for that, my queen, which is like, homie, your book literally just came out last month and you're already announcing your next one. Like, get in your bag, Lisa. I'm happy for you.
That is quarantine.
Yeah. Riley Sager's got one coming out that sounds like it kind of has no exit.
Oh
feels.
yeah,
It looks good, yeah.
That one was
and the third you. Someone said that in the chat.
Yeah. I hated Hidden Bodies, but I loved you.
I loved you. I didn't like Hidden Bodies as much, but I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
It was just like very Joe heavy, and I liked that it was like more a relationship, like stocky book in the first one rather than just following Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of you, so can't relate, but I'm happy for you guys. I feel like I don't know what else is coming out either, to be honest with you.
Literally, all I know is there's a new Sarah J. Maas book, so like I'm here for it, and that's about it.
Is that like in the House of Earth and Blood series? Or is this a new thing?
New Akatar.
Oh. Haven't read that series yet.
My brand. Me too. I literally bought a night sky projector because I want to be in those books.
I really do need to read the third Throne of Glass book. That's where I am in my Sarah J. Maas journey. I really liked the second one a lot, but I've heard mixed things about the third.
I know Claire says that they get better as you go, but Mara didn't like the last one. My other best friend in IRL loves the book.
Yeah. I saw a review of Air of Fire just recently on Bookstagram, and they said that it was really boring until the last 30 pages, and then the last 30 pages were good.
Yeah, I liked the end of it, but I did not like the short story collection. And then I got inspired and went to read the short story collection. It was so boring.
I didn't even know there was a short story collection, so I'll probably just skip that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's like a prequel, so it takes place
Oh,
in class.
is that the something of darkness or whatever? Throne of Darkness.
Like the Assassin's Blade.
Oh, okay. No. Actually,
All fantasy books literally sound to me something of darkness.
Yeah.
I just throw random fantasy words out there and hope they land. They do
Stone.
have the same title. Crown.
Crown.
Crown of Feathers. You should read Crown of Feathers. I've officially plugged Crown of Feathers in another live stream. My work here is done.
What is that one about? Give us our synopsis. Convince us to read it. Sell it to us.
Get it, my synopsis. Okay, so it's about these two sisters, and they live in a world where the magic system is that you can talk to animals. So like people with magic can communicate with animals. And then there's these two sisters, and they're desperately trying to find phoenix eggs that they can hatch. And then when you hatch a phoenix egg, if you're one of the magic people, you can become like a phoenix rider. And you can walk with the phoenix. It's just so good. So then it's like these two sisters that are trying eggs so that they can like join these like epic like warrior phoenix rider people. But like there's so much more. But it's so good. That's my
I will consider that.
The third one comes out next year, I think. It's good.
How do y'all keep up with so many series? I literally read one series.
What do you read?
The Truly Devious series. Like, that is the only one that I'm invested in. And even then, I'm like, there's too much. There's already another book coming out. Like, I can't handle it.
I don't really like series that much, to be honest with you. But I think the only one that I'm like working through right now is Throne of Glass, like actively. For like all of the like Cassandra Clare books, I just wait until the trilogy comes out and then I read the trilogy, so I don't have to wait. Because I can't keep up with like series if I have to wait a whole year to read the next book.
I would wait. Chain of Gold wasn't good. I didn't really like it that much.
You didn't really like it?
No, I gave it 5 stars. So like I liked it.
I didn't really like it. I give it 5 stars.
Okay, I mean, like compared to her other first book, it wasn't. I don't know. I think I would have rather waited because it just got interesting at the end.
Okay.
I had to wait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait because, well, like the last series was so angsty that I just felt like I had to just binge it, which is not what I usually do. I do not binge read series, so. But I was like, oh my god.
That one was very angsty.
Yes, very angsty.
I did not like. That was my least favorite, I think.
Really? I don't know. I don't like the Infernal Devices, which is a controversial opinion, but such a cop out, that ending.
Not you dissing my favorite ending ever. You might actually like Chain of Gold more than me then. I don't really like it that much because it feels like I'm reading about like kids that I would babysit because it's about the kids of the people from the Infernal Devices.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'd rather read about their parents, so then I feel like they're really young, even though they're like 17.
Yeah. I really want the next series, the one with like Kit and what's his name? They are my favorite characters of all time, so I'm very excited for that series.
Okay, sorry, you guys can go back to talking about thrillers now.
That all just went right over my head.
Somebody mentioned Shipped in the chat. Gabby reads, that's like one of her new favorite romances. So I'm really excited for that one.
Who is that by?
I think it's a debut.
Oh, okay. Is it like on a cruise ship or is it like internet culture shipped?
No, the covers are like on a boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So a literal ship.
I'm excited.
Caroline, I feel like I just see the cover of A Little Life behind you, and he is just staring me down.
It's my whole brand.
I feel like I would wake up in the middle of the night and be like, looking at me.
I get it down like every day and just flip through.
Someone like really sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I heard about it was like it's really sad.
And it's really long.
I feel like that's what everyone says about it, and then no one knows like what it is actually about, and like I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think I could tell you what it was about.
Okay, I probably won't read it then.
It's okay. It's not for like, it definitely has its audience, but it's hard to recommend to people.
It's definitely on my radar. Like, I would like to read it eventually, but
Yeah. It put me in the worst reading slump ever for like a year because I couldn't find anything that I liked like it. I want to do maybe not a secret TBR, but like a reading vlog where I like get all the books that other people have recommended to me of like, you would like this if you liked that, and try to see if any of them like live up to it. I don't know.
that would be really interesting. I would watch that in a second.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
I
What
have
do people say?
synopsis of Shipped, if you would like to hear it.
Okay, let's hear it.
This girl, Henley Evans, works on a cruise ship, and she's up for a promotion of like social media manager of the cruise line. The only problem, Graham Crawford Collins, the bane of her existence, is also up for the position. So they have to go do bookings on a trip to the Galapagos Islands, and whoever gets more bookings on this trip wins the promotion. But obviously, they're gonna fall in love in the Galapagos.
That's like Hating Game.
Yeah, it's like Hating Game and Honeymooners together.
Sounds like something I would really enjoy. I think
Yeah, I will. When does that one come out? Oh, she said in January. Okay.
all this talk about the Honeymooners is making me want to reread it now. It's bad. It's gonna become my new brand.
If you want to go get it out of my little free library, I just put it in there.
You did not.
I really did. I gave someone. I was like, I don't want this.
Live near me and put those in my little free library because I want that book so bad.
What have people recommended to you, Caroline, that they say is similar to A Little Life?
The Great Believers gets by Rebecca Mackay. I think it tackles like the HIV/AIDS, also following friends and family. A book called that I did already read, but What Belongs to You by Garth Greenwell. It's really underrated. I already did read that one, but I've really not gotten that many other. I mean, I have, but I don't like. The only ones that I have are those two so far.
Yeah, I have the Great Believers on my shelf.
Oh, and The Heart's Invisible Furies.
Oh, okay.
John Boyne, the same author as The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I've got that one too.
Cool, cool. How many more sprints do we want to do?
I will sprint all night, girl. I have all the time in the world.
It's up to you guys. It's only 8 o'clock here.
Well, it sounds like we'll be here for a little bit longer at least, so probably 2 or 3 more. Are we ready for another one now?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I looked at the time because I didn't think that we were done, but we actually were, so. How's that? Everybody still making good progress?
Yeah, I feel like I'm reading faster now just because I'm getting more into it.
Yeah, I finished.
Yeah. You know how like all Christina Lauren books, the words are big on the page, so I'm reading more pages than I usually would. And something happened in that sprint that kind of tugged on my heartstrings a little bit, but it's been like the first time in 150 pages, but still like it helps out.
Yeah, at least it's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, my book is quicker than some. It has a lot of dialogue in it, so that helps me out. But did you say you finished your other one, Em?
Yeah. I didn't really like the end. And then I went on Goodreads, but because I was like, maybe I just like I'm not intelligent enough to fully appreciate this ending. But everyone that I'm friends with that's read it also didn't like the end. So it's kind of disappointing end to a 6-volume graphic
Yeah.
series.
And it is like the official end of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sucks. The ending sucked.
It didn't suck. Like I see what they were doing, but I didn't like it.
Gotcha.
What are you gonna read now?
I grabbed the Titan's Curse because I'm like close to the end. I just want to finish all the books I'm like currently reading, so we'll see if I can finish this one. Probably.
You're pretty close.
Yeah.
Has everybody completed their Goodreads goal for the year? Like their reading challenge? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. My reading challenge was 12 books at the start of the year, and then I put 50, and now it's kind of 100 in my head. I haven't changed it yet because I don't want to fail.
What are you on?
That's a good question. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. I think like 90. I can probably do it.
You can definitely do that.
You can definitely do it.
Yeah,
I just hit 90 with the last paper girls.
I like kind of wanted to hit 200, but I don't think I'm going to.
What are you at right now?
Let me check. I think
That's like my favorite. I'm obsessed with like looking at like how many everyone's read. It like amazes me.
too. I feel the one girl who reads like 365 books a year. I'm just like, how?
No.
How? Actually, how? I feel like I wouldn't enjoy
Yeah.
reading.
I think she's one of those people that listens to audiobooks super quickly, like on 3 times speed.
I cannot do that.
I listen to audiobooks on 3 times speed and I still don't read that many.
My brain will not compute the words when they go that fast.
It literally sounds like a Star Wars language. Like, it does not sound real to me. Like
I
if
would
it's
even be like reading along.
You know,
Yeah.
I have no idea.
if it's above 1.7, no, I'm out.
I was listening to 3 times speed and I like took a screen recording of something to send to my friends and I didn't you could hear like that was coming out of your phone. And so I sent it to them and they were like, what the hell are you listening to? Like, what are you doing? And I was like, it was just too challenging.
It really is funny, like, if people don't listen to audiobooks or podcasts or anything and they hear it, like, on warp speed, they, like I listen to podcasts on, like, 1.5, and my dad, whenever he comes in, he's like, what the hell are you listening to? Like, how do you even understand it? And I'm like, that's not even that fast. I just get so used to it.
Yeah.
That happened to me at the gym. Literally, one of my AirPods like flew out of my ear as I was running. So my phone automatically started playing my audiobook out loud. And it was a British thriller. So it was like a British accent going like, how'd you find body on the floor? And I was like, not the whole gym literally hearing this right now. It was horrible.
That's amazing.
My mom like listens to them at just one time. And I'll have it on and I'll walk and and I go visit them and it'll be like, and then she went in the kitchen and I don't know how she'll listen to 15 hours of that.
No, I don't know either. My mom used to literally get like the audio CDs from the library and listen to them in the car, and I just like could not do it. It makes me like anxious to listen to it that slow. Yeah, okay. I'm at 186. You are almost at 200. I'm at 168 right now.
That's awesome.
So
You can read 32
I'm not gonna hit
in a
200.
month.
Wait, what did you say?
You can read 32 books in a month.
No, I don't think I can. I've never done that. I'm pretty sure in April, during like our first month of lockdown, that was the most I've ever read in my entire life when I read 24 books. I usually sit around 15.
Me too. My initial like goal that I set on Goodreads was 60 books. Okay, well, I passed it like really quickly. So I moved it up to 80 books. Well, I passed it. So I moved it up to 100 and now I'm at 125.
Oh my gosh.
I might, if I push myself, which I don't really want to, but I could get to an even 150. And that would be like very satisfying for me.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Yeah. My goal is 100. I think if I can get over 100, this will be the most successful. It already is the most successful reading year of my life, but that's like impressive.
Yes.
As you guys are like way over 100 already, but like for me, that's impressive.
I'm not. I just hit 100 like this past weekend. I was really excited.
Yeah, this is the first year that I've read this much. Like in time past, I think in 2018 I read 135 books, and that was like my highest before this year. But before that it was like 60, 75. I read 116 last year, but
my highest was like I think my highest was like 46 or something.
That's like about where mine was. And then I discovered what BookTube was and I was like, oh, okay, so I need to read all the time.
Yeah, BookTube inspires me so much. Also, I feel like the years when I read like 60, 75 books, that was before I was listening to audiobooks.
Yeah.
So those honestly have doubled my reading.
This is the year I listened to audiobook. Like I think in like May, people were talking about audiobooks and I was like, hold on. This is a thing.
Same. I listened to my first audiobook in June because that was on my birthday.
That's so crazy to me. My first audiobook, I'm pretty sure, was The Help. I listened to that in 2017.
That's a great book.
It's a really good audiobook too. It has multiple narrators, so
I don't think I've ever read or like listened to an audiobook that had more than 2 people.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, the ones that are like full production are so good. Because it's like you're like listening to a movie or something. Like it's just really cool.
I don't think I've ever listened to one like that, no. I think Ghost of the Shadow Market might have had 2, but I don't remember.
I like the ones with sound effects. That is like one of my favorite. Like a creak of opening a door on like a horror audiobook. That's so good.
Yeah.
You should listen to the audiobook for I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Have you listened to that one?
Okay, no, but so many people have told me that. I want to listen to No Exit, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, and there was another one that I keep getting recommended.
I bet No Exit would be good. I'm Thinking of Ending Things, like, you know how like there will be certain repetitive like sentences and things, like just listening to it, it got to me. But I kind of want to just read the physical book now to see if it's like, I don't see how it could be as creepy as listening to the audiobook. I mean, I'm sure it is, but I can't like picture what it would be like just to read it.
I read the physical book and I started it and I was like, oh, I'll start this book today. I literally read the entire thing. Like, I could not get up from where I was reading because I was just like shook to my core.
Yeah, you were talking about that in your video, Caroline, and I just really want to listen to that audiobook now. Like that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I listened to it. I was listening to it at work, like lining courts, and then I just like went and sat in my car and just like for like an hour and finished it.
What is that about?
It's kind of hard to describe because the like synopsis that everyone gives is like it's a girl going on a road trip to visit her boyfriend's parents for the first time and like get to know them. But that is not
what the book is about.
at all. At all.
It's like a dark psychological thriller, like really dark. Yeah.
I don't even think I would call it a thriller. I would just call it like a dark exploration of humanity with very disturbing elements.
I like it. You're right.
Doesn't sound like something I'd like, but I'm glad.
A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a really good audiobook too for you guys.
Get that one.
Did you get that from your library or is that on something?
I don't think it's on Scribd.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Scribd.
I think I actually bought it, to be honest with you, on Audible.
Yeah.
But my library might have it.
Not Audible. Cancel her.
I'm sorry. She has the most
options. I didn't have anything. Like where I live in such a small town. Like I'm kind of close to Atlanta, but we don't have any. Like the audiobooks I get from the library, it's just it's nothing.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
I just got on Libby, and Such a Fun Age came to me off hold.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, my library just has like such long waits that sometimes I just want to read it now, and so I just get it on Audible.
Who wrote A Good Girl Guide?
Yeah.
Holly Jackson.
There is The Good Girl's Guide to Murder on Scribd, but I don't think it's the same book.
What?
Is that by Susan McBride?
Yes.
That's what came up on Libby for me.
I was like, I don't think this is it.
Oh, have you read the stepmother? No, the mother-in-law. It just came in for me today from the library. The mother-in-law. It's like
I've never read it because I think it would trigger me.
Oh.
I really just don't think I could read about that. It would be too real.
Caroline, I was gonna tell you that I'm coming to Tybee Island next month, and I was gonna ask how close you are to it, but really far away is the answer, I think.
About 5 hours, I think.
Yeah. So no. Like we have a beach house.
Tybee Island. Are you going to like Savannah? Are you going to try to go to? It's right near Savannah, right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just gonna drive down there. So I don't know if we'll go to Savannah. I've been to Savannah a couple times for work, but
yeah, we used to. That's where we used to go to the beach, Tybee Island, and Savannah.
Yeah, we have a beach house out there. So
oh, cool. Yeah,
it's like our Christmas. That's what we're doing for Christmas.
That is so fun.
That is so fun. I'm stuck at home in lockdown.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be in lockdown again in January, and I probably shouldn't travel in places, but I'm just with my family in a house anyway, so it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm. It'd be like you're at home anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see my cousins, but I can't.
Same.
So sad. Yeah, we've like planned for Christmas to like be on Zoom, like in like a secret town and drop it off at people's houses.
Oh.
This is so dumb.
Oh my God, Haley, somebody just walked behind you. It looks like you have a ghost.
Oh, probably my brother. He probably looked like a Sasquatch. He's literally 6'5".
A Sasquatch. Oh my God. Is he wearing his chains?
Oh my God. Johnny, are you wearing your chains? He said yes.
There was this whole thing the weekend I was down in Austin where he was like sending Haley Snapchats about buying chains.
Look at my chain.
Like,
and I was like, ew, you don't need a chain. And my mom was like, ew, you don't need a chain. And he was like, respect the drip. And I'm like, okay, I'm officially old because I don't understand. You literally did say that.
I'm starting shit in your family. I'm sorry.
He literally said, "Mom doesn't respect the drip." That was like his exact Snapchat wording. Family drama. Oh my god.
What's your mom reading, Haley?
An anonymous girl.
Oh yeah, you told us that. I forgot.
She's not reading anymore. She's literally sleeping in the corner.
I have a question. Haley, are you really tall, or Jess, are you really short? Because when I saw the pictures of you guys, I was like, why did I not anticipate this height difference in these?
Yeah, we didn't anticipate it either. I'm 5'7".
Yeah, I got in the car and she was like, I didn't know you were short. Yeah, I'm like 5'1", so I'm short. Is the answer.
I'm really tall. That's so.
Are you really? How tall are you?
I'm like 5'9".
So we would literally, if we were all standing next to each other, would be
5'4", 5'5".
Literally, we're like bars.
Oh, this is so cute.
Funny, I was like, I never thought about like how tall people were, and then I was like, I feel like if I met people in person, it would be so weird. I just feel like I didn't anticipate the height.
Yeah, honestly, that was weird because I never have thought about like how tall people are either.
Mm-hmm.
So,
did you guys have trouble with the height difference when you were filming? Because Claire is so much taller than me, and whenever we used to film standing up, it would be so problematic because it would be like.
Is she tall? Wait, is she taller?
Yeah, Claire is so tall.
We just sat on my couch.
When is it coming out?
They're gonna be up on Friday. Mine's scheduled for 6 Central Time.
I'm so
Clearing that schedule.
I thought it would be good, like the evening, the day after Thanksgiving. You're just chilling. Maybe have a glass of wine. You can drink with us.
Yes.
you make that sound like we were like having a nice little wine night when we were literally taking shots.
No, it was the next day for me was rough. Like I was filming a vlog during the weekend that just was here, and every vlog clip is just like, hey guys, I'm hungover and I didn't read.
I'm so jealous. Oh my god, that sounds so fun.
We're gonna all get together one day. I promise.
We're going to the Harry Potter Airbnb.
Yeah,
I'm
I
manifesting.
really want to do that.
Yeah.
manifest.
Well, do we want to read again?
Sure.
All right. I think this might be my last sprint because it's almost midnight here for me.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, wait, that's crazy.
Yeah.
we will read one more time. Oh my gosh, a puppy.
We have Zeke here. Hey, little guy.
He's so cute. Where are your puppies right now?
They're sleeping in the guest bedroom.
Oh, okay. So they're there with you.
Yeah. Cameron was really mad that I didn't leave him at least Mochi. He was like, "Can you please
Aw.
leave me Mochi?" I'm like, "No, I'm not separating their siblings."
Hello. I like that acronym for my name. Haven't ever thought of that before. I'm reading The Boy from the Woods. How was everybody's last sprint?
I almost cried. I can't lie.
What part are you on?
We had a dog death, and I simply couldn't handle it.
Why do so many authors feel the
Yeah, I
need
hate
to
that.
kill dogs in their books? Like,
I mean, it made sense for the like trauma background of this one character. And also like this little boy is like seeing a dog running around and it's like the same dog who died. So it's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
Is this a dog from the past or is it a real dog? Like what's
ghost dog?
happening? We love a ghost dog.
I think I read like 120 pages total, so I feel successful.
That's great. I read about 85 tonight, which is like, that's really good for me. I read slow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I read 100, so I'm a fourth of the way through.
Yeah, I read 2 graphic novels and I think like 50 pages.
It is.
That's really good.
Well, these ones are like, they're so
Yeah, they're pretty easy to fly
big.
through, but
I missed the live show, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch it once I finish.
it wasn't as long as some of the other ones. It was only like 45 minutes, so if you watch it quick, it'll be over in a second.
Yeah, I didn't get the hype, but now I'm getting it now. It's getting good.
Is this the first time you're reading the series? Oh, okay. Yeah, the second one wasn't that good, but the third one definitely is a little bit better.
Yeah, the first half was really slow, but it's picking up.
Yeah.
Sure. Me finishing 3 books in one night.
Look at you go. We'll be at 100 in no time.
We'll see.
Well, thank you guys so much for reading with me tonight.
Thank you. That was so fun.
And thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. Appreciate you being here. And I think we are going to sign off. So thanks again. Bye.
Bye.